Hi, I'm Carla. Welcome to Home-Style&Botanicals. In today's video, we're going to be cleaning my artificial greenery. In past videos, I've shown you where I've cleaned my artificial flowers. Well, today we're going to be cleaning the greenery. I love to purchase greenery to keep greenery around the house, primarily because I have a hard time keeping real greenery alive. And so the artificial faux greenery just does me well in my environment and in my home. So if this is a video that you're interested in, stay tuned. So like anything else in your home, greenery can collect dust. So it's in your best interest to keep your greenery dust-free to reduce the allergens in your home. You can pretty much see the dust on the leaves after a little bit of time goes by from the last time you dusted or did a really good cleaning of your greenery. When I decided to go the artificial greenery route, I was very diligent about keeping the leaves free of dust. I would dust probably every 3 days or so. But to be honest, recently or lately, I don't get around to it as frequently as I used to. And therefore they're collecting more dust than I would like them to. But I would recommend that you dust, like I said, every 3 to 4 days just to keep the dust down and to keep them looking more vibrant and overall just really pretty. Overall, they look better when you keep them clean and free of dust. So yeah, again, that's my recommendation, is to just do it every maybe 3 to 4 days, at least once a week, give or take. But definitely you don't want to be going months, 2 months without touching up your greenery. Now, keeping your greenery clean can be a time-consuming task. So that is why I recommend you do it a little bit more frequently than you would say any other dusting, like say your furniture. Anytime you're dusting like your cabinets and things of that nature, because of the color, you can see more dust on the greenery than you would say if it is a wood furnishing in your home. So you definitely want to keep up with that, but fit it in your schedule where you can. I have multiple methods of cleaning my greenery. When I do get around to cleaning my greenery, I like to use a duster and just go leaf by leaf. This particular planter has really big leaves on it, so it's really easy for me to just go through it really quickly and just dust. These haven't been done in a while, so you might even see some dust particles float by the camera screen there, just because I haven't gotten around to these in a while. And again, I just like to go through them. If you're lucky or unlucky, however you look at it, you will notice that you might even catch a little spider web there too. So yeah, that tends to happen too. Definitely, I see a lot of dust coming off of this one. This is the beautiful thing about having artificial greenery, in my opinion, is that this is very low maintenance versus trying to water them to keep them alive and buying plant food and things of that nature. For me, this just works, even though they can tend to be a little bit pricey. You know, just because they're artificial does not mean that they don't come at a price. But again, once you purchase them though, and you make your investment in them, because they are an investment, so you want to keep up with them and keep them as clean as possible and long lasting as possible, your greenery will last you as long as you are keeping up with your dusting and taking good care of them. They'll last you, even though, like I said, they could be a bit pricey, but it's worth it, especially if you want to be a plant mom and plant life, real plant life just doesn't happen for you as naturally as it could. I am one who does not have a green thumb. So yeah, I have to go this route, and there's nothing wrong with it. I tend to try to purchase the ones that have a lot of deep green color, so it's not looking as artificial. And so this particular one I purchased at TJ Maxx, and I think I paid probably about like $49.99 for this one. This particular piece came from Big Lots, and I've had this probably about 2 years. I still have the sticker tag on it. It was 60 bucks. But yeah, I really liked this one because it came in a basket, and I like to keep this one like in the corner in our bedroom. So this is like on a table in the corner in our room. But I really like it. It complements the room really well. And overall, just like adds that pop of color without being like a big bold, like a red or some yellow flowers or something like that. So this greenery here really does well with the decor in our room as well as the bedroom set. And the wicker basket just really sets it off and gives it that texture along with the color. And I probably at this point should do away with the tag. Like I said, I've had this for about 2 years. Maybe even close to 3 now, probably about over 2.5 years I've had this. I'm not sure if you're even picking up some of the dust particles on the leaves, but they're definitely overdue, if you can tell. And maybe I'll swipe it, that way you can get a good look. Hopefully that picked up some of the dust particles there. And this one I actually used to baby all the time. I would dust this one quite frequently because it's really close to the bed. So I didn't want a lot of dust particles over by us when we were sleeping, but I kind of have gotten away from it, and I'm gonna get back to it, to be quite honest with you. Super important to keep your home dust-free as much as possible. And these babies are not excluded. You're not exempt from the process of keeping your home free of dust. I know sometimes our schedules can get away from us, and we have a lot of other tasks going on and things of that nature that keeps us away from some of our chores, but this is one that can't be skipped, because if too much dust settles on these, you definitely can pick that up and see it with the naked eye, and it will look like a white overcast on your leaves, and they won't look as green. So that is one of the reasons why you definitely want to keep your greenery as free of dust as possible. Then I have this particular planter here. This one also was purchased at TJ Maxx. This one can be a bit difficult to clean because of the way that they sprout up. So I definitely go in with my duster and go through the stems. I don't know if these are called leaves or stems, but I definitely go in with the duster every so often. I must admit, off camera, I've sneezed probably 2 or 3 times already just because there's so much dust. Oh my goodness. So much dust. Whew. Thought I had to sneeze there. After dusting, then I'll take damp cloths like these and just wipe the leaves off. And I may even use a little bit of lightly mild soapy water, just so I'm making sure that I'm cleaning them as good as I possibly can get them. And then bring back some of the revitalization in the color, because again, that dust has sat on them, because again, when dust sits on them, they can tend to get an overcast and get like a cast on them, like a white cast on them. And so I want to free them from that look of being dusty and just dull, and bring back again that vibrant green color throughout the leaves. Just bring back that bright color, that bright vibrant green color. And yeah, so that's again why I use a damp cloth. So you'll see the difference when wiping it with the damp cloth, of course, but it'll pick up that deep green color that I'm looking for, like when I first purchased it, without it looking too artificial. And don't forget to wipe the stems off. Because it is artificial, you don't have to worry about giving it a beating. Just go ahead on and do what you need to do to get it clean and free of dust. These leaves won't be harmed in this process at all. So I can definitely see that white overcast. I can definitely tell that the white overcast is off of these. And just dusting just did not help. They really needed to be wiped down. And I can tell the difference. I hope it's picking up on camera. I can tell the difference already. And maybe we'll do like a comparison. This is one that hasn't been done. Really dry. That overcast is on there. And this one, the overcast is gone. And it looks more vibrant. Here the overcast is still there. Dusty. Still has a little bit of that dust overcast in it. So let's get that off. Bring that back to life. Yeah, much better. Much better. Much better. So I hope you can see the difference between this one and this one and this one. These three are done here. Yeah. Really pretty. Yeah. So these three are done. This is Carla of Home-Style&Botanicals. I really hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.